One of the most important things we need to do is help prepare our students and our residents to be ready to take those jobs. And that's somewhere that needs a lot of work still, because right now I think that there's a gap in our education system.
I think it's very important to find ways to get our student population aware of what's out there in the world and what is available to them.
The Blue Economy is a really important initiative for Southeastern Mass as well as Rhode Island. We'd like to be known as the premier marine science and tech cluster for the eastern seaboard of the United States. And the way we do that is by branding this region, by training our workforce and preparing for these jobs of the future, by also driving innovation and research that allows these companies to create new products that have diverse applications and just to expand their ability to export their goods into both national and foreign markets.
For the last 15 years, the Stone Soup Leadership Institute has been training young people around the world to become sustainability champions. Lots of us are seeking blue and green jobs so we can make a living in this new economy. Blue and green companies are hungry for talented workers. How might we connect them?
The biggest issue facing the blue economy and certainly blue technology companies, we just aren't educating enough people around the world in the fields that are necessary to sustain this. So I think there's a lot of companies that would be interested in what you're doing around workforce development and developing that pipeline of talent.
These are good paying jobs, and they're full-time jobs that can't be outsourced, and they're local jobs, and that's an important thing that people they don't have to move away. They can stay in this area and get very good jobs.
Through our research, we have found that young people and young adults have really struggled to find the link between green jobs and much needed workforce development opportunities like internships, mentors, and on-the-job training. This project challenges us to embark on our most ambitious undertaking, to build the Institute's Sustainable Workforce Development Network. It's an online ecosystem that builds a bridge between young people and business, identifying the skills and training needed at blue and green companies and connecting youth to the workforce development opportunities to prepare for these jobs.
We've partnered with the Cape Cod Blue Economy Foundation to develop an event called Waterworks, where we connect students and industries in the blue economy around career exploration. And we do that because we feel that it's really important for the students to know all of the different career opportunities that are available to them.
At this year's 15th Summit, the Institute's tech team and I led a design-a-thon with the leaders of the blue economy. We invited them to engage in a deep exploration that helps shape the design of the Institute's Sustainable Workforce Development Network. Imagine what we can accomplish if we could develop the missing 50% capacity to address our blue tech promise and challenges.
There should be a recognition that human-induced impacts, especially deleterious impacts, to the ocean, such as climate change and sea level rise and ocean acidification, will have a direct impact on a community like Newport, given its direct proximity to the ocean.
So what's important here is that we're building a sustainable economy through workforce development, accreditation, education, and training. And most of these people who already have these jobs as incumbent workers, this is going to give them lifelong skill sets so they can apply to offshore wind, onshore projects, and across the spectrum of economic opportunities.
We are especially committed to building a diverse and inclusive sustainable workforce pipeline by encouraging multicultural youth to pursue these career pathways. They are an ideal match for today's mid-level blue and green jobs that require vocational and tech-like training, associate's degrees, or certifications.
We're seeing a significant demographic shift, and people of color are going to represent the large share of our workforce, a large share of our vendors, a large share of our consumers and visitors, and we need to align our educational and training programs to prepare for this population. So what's important here is that we're building a sustainable economy through workforce development, accreditation, education, and training. And most of these people who already have these jobs as incumbent workers, this is going to give them lifelong skill sets so they can apply to offshore wind, onshore projects, and across the spectrum of economic opportunities.
One of the things that would help the blue economy in general is deliberately developing these opportunities throughout the region, and that's a global opportunity, because if we can help place the people, the students, and the youth from here with companies that are located around the globe, then we have an opportunity to take the things that they learn in working for a company in Finland or Norway or wherever it may be, and bring them back here to the United States and apply what they learned here for a company that is developing a product or deploying a product out in the oceans.
We're on a quest. We'd like to invite you to join us. We are now gearing up to beta test the network with Blue companies and multicultural youth in September. We invite Blue and Green companies to join with us on this quest so we can build a more sustainable future and economy.